It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Harris. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Now Wilson on first down. He'll buy some time right. High throw, but the catch is made. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, Wilson steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete as well.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score? Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Stevenson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball a third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
They'll look to throw on third and goal, eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from 6 yards away. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, 27 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-0. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side.
Inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Off the play fake. Here's May. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Gibson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll throw with May. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. May going to try and throw for it. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. On play action, May. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. And back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's May. Now he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And down inside the 15 he goes. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Sly able to put this one through, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. To the air, May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they go play action with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against him.
Throwing here is May. Flushed out right. Completes it to Douglas. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards the final tally. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Cameron Hayward showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And pressure coming, and they got him once again. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. On fourth down, on comes Joey Sly for the Patriot field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Second and 10. Now it's Wilson. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Again, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping him. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Third and long, it's Wilson. He finds Austin complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. And, oh, my goodness, here's a fifth interception.